Jurassic World Rebirth is going to be released soon-ish. And obviously, we've now been getting CinemaCon footage descriptions. And one of them is Jurassic World Rebirth. So there is a footage description here. There is no actual footage, but it does say description in the title. So don't be too dismayed. I'm sure this will end up like a clip that they release. They normally do this. Universal loves to do that. So I just thought we'd take a look, really, and see what you guys think. Amazingly, some of the stars were in attendance. Scarlett Johansson was in attendance, and she told the CinemaCon audience, "It has been a lifelong dream to be in a Jurassic movie. This time, I went to Steven Spielberg directly and told him I'll play any role, even if I was eaten in the first 5 minutes. So it's an incredible honour to be here with Jurassic." And then she also says, "We wanted to put the scares back into Jurassic." Okay, cool. So there you go. And the footage actually does kind of correspond to that, to be honest. It does seemingly correspond to that. Loads of people have been like, oh, you know, it's another woman strong woman film, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, from what I can tell, there's only actually one woman in the film. So it's not really like a strong woman film. Maybe, who knows? I like the look of it, so maybe I'm being a little bit biased, but at least I'm honest with it. So let's take a look at what the media outlets that were actually in attendance are saying. Hit subscribe first, though, if you are new here or indeed a return viewer that's not yet subscribed. So basically, the Hollywood Reporter, and there's a few here, by the way, but the Hollywood Reporter said, in the footage, scientists are attacked in a lab by a dinosaur. One is eaten. Now, just real quick, that sounds like, from what we can see, is the mutant dinosaur. And that's also what Screen Rant have corroborated. They've kind of said, that's actually the mutant dinosaur that just randomly eats someone. Which we actually see a little bit of that in the trailer. So I would be really surprised if we don't get this as part of a clip. But anyway, it says, one is eaten. Jonathan Bailey, Johansson, and Ali return to the island from Jurassic Park. They paddle a boat down a river whilst being chased. Is it from Jurassic Park? What? I thought this was a new island. Maybe. What? Okay, fine. So they paddle a boat down a river whilst being chased by a T-Rex. Now that's actually something which was famous from the book, which was never included in the first movie. And was something that a lot of people that, enjoyed the book really, really wanted to see, right? There's something that they wanted to see. So that's cool. Anyway, there's a quote here. "If we get this DNA, millions of lives are saved," says Bailey. He tries to take an egg from a flying dino's nest, but is attacked. We see that in the trailer. "Survival is a long shot," Bailey says. "And a Mosasaurus attacks a boat with the stars aboard." We see that in the trailer as well. "A teenager has a baby dino in her backpack." Oh, we didn't know that. Oh, that's interesting. "The group is attacked by a massive eyeless monstrosity," which is, again, the mutant dinosaur thing that they create. So we kind of see that a little bit at the end of the trailer, where it sort of comes out from the darkness, sort of shrouded in shadow. Looking actually quite like the Rancor. But anyway, Screen Rant add a little bit more to this. And they say, it begins with an alarm going off in a lab, with someone getting stuck inside a chamber with one of the mutant dinosaurs. The red room we see in the marketing materials. Now that, I think, is actually interesting. Why is that interesting? Because that says one of the mutant dinosaurs. Is there more than one now, then? I don't know. It might just be how they're wording it. But if we're getting more than one, that's cool. Anyway, so it says this. "In the island we're heading to, 24 species have survived there alone." Is a quote, obviously, that they just give. "A T-Rex is walking into water, chasing a group of people on a dinghy," which is corresponding to the paddling a boat down a river whilst being chased. Again, that is something out of the book. "Lots of shots from scenes shown in the trailer. Survival is a long shot," says Bailey's character, as they're trying to escape the island on a boat. The Mosasaurus finds them and attacks. There are several scenes reminiscent of the old films, including one scene in which Scarlett Johansson lures a raptor-like dinosaur away from the others, running towards a jeep, similar to what Ian does in The Lost World. It's also what they did with the T-Rex, right? So yeah, there you go. I mean, that is the footage description. Anyway, there were some new images that were released as well, or some new posters. So we'll have a look at them for anyone that really, cares. Sort of like an artist rendition by the looks of it. That's quite cool. So these were shown at CinemaCon. This is cool. You can't see it fully, but it's quite cool. It's not a bad image. And then lastly, we have this. So, because maybe this is Mahershala Ali's character. It's a good poster. Like, these are quite cool posters. I like the fact that they're making like alternate. Oh, I don't care about Wicked. Whatever. I like the fact that they're making alternate poster designs. For the movie. Like, I like that a lot. Actually, I think that's really, really cool. Let's have a look and see how many views this trailer has gotten now. That's huge. I did not know that. Okay, so the trailer's actually blown up. 37 million views in a month. So that is way more than I knew, way more than I thought it would have. That's fantastic. I think this is going to be a sleeper hit. I think this is going to be a huge hit, actually. I know people are down on it, but 37 million views in a month. That's big. I think, from what I know of trailers and things like that, that's pretty bloody big. So again, footage description, not bad. Stuff from the book, that's cool. Also, for those that are a little bit worried about this, it is the original writer of the first movie that's come back to write this one. So whatever that means, some people may be really, really happy with that. Some people may not care. I view that as a good sign. And everything I've seen of this, I think is pretty decent. So I'm excited for this. What do you guys think? Mutant dinos, we're finally getting them. Finally. Let me know down below. Like I said, hit that subscribe button, turn the notifications on, and share the video, like it, all that good stuff. Cheers, take care, bye-bye now.